Are you ready for some exciting news, 49ers fans? We got a critical update that could change everything for our offense. After weeks of uncertainty and a tough recovery process, it looks like our star running back is making significant strides towards a comeback. But will he be ready in time for the next game, or will the team play it safe? Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss what this could mean for our season. Be sure to subscribe and hit that like button to keep up with all the latest 49ers updates. Hey, 49ers fans, I've got some exciting updates for you regarding Christian McCaffrey's recovery. According to Adam Schefter, McCaffrey has just completed a full week of physical activity without setbacks related to that pesky bilateral Achilles tendonitis. This is huge news. After weeks of resting and even flying out to Germany for treatment that isn't available here in the States, it seems like he's finally starting to see some positive results. Now let's talk about the upcoming games. While McCaffrey is technically eligible to return for this Thursday's game against the Seattle Seahawks, the coaching staff is being cautious. They don't believe he'll be ready to jump back into action this soon. Instead, they're eyeing a return for Week 7 against the Kansas City Chiefs, or possibly Week 8 against the Dallas Cowboys. Both of these games will be played at Levi's Stadium on grass, which, let's be honest, is probably a safer environment for McCaffrey given his recent injury struggles. But here's where it gets interesting. The 49ers are right to be careful. Playing in Seattle, with the turf they have, might increase the risk of aggravating that Achilles injury. It's a tough decision. You want your star running back on the field, especially with the playoffs looming, but you also don't want to risk a more serious injury that could sideline him for even longer. So, I'm really torn on this. Do you think waiting until he's 100% is the best choice? I, for one, see the logic behind the caution, but there's a part of me that just wants him back out there as soon as possible. If McCaffrey doesn't make it back by Week 8, the team might decide to let him sit out and use the bye week in Week 9 to really prepare him for a potential return in Week 10 against Tampa Bay. This would allow him to focus on full recovery without any rush, but it also pushes back our hopes for seeing him in action. You can't blame the 49ers for wanting to be prudent, but as a fan, it's hard to sit back and wait, isn't it? The impact of this decision is massive. McCaffrey is a game changer. His presence on the field elevates not only the running game, but also opens up opportunities for our passing attack. Just think about it. Defenses have to account for him, and that can create mismatches that our offense can exploit. If we go into the next few games without him, how does that change our strategy? We'll have to rely more heavily on our other backs and the passing game. And while I have faith in our guys, McCaffrey adds a dynamic that's hard to replace. So, I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Are you on board with the 49ers taking a conservative approach with McCaffrey? Or do you think they should push to get him back on the field as soon as possible, regardless of the risk? It's a tough call, and I want to know if you think this is the right path for our team moving forward. And hey, while you're here, don't forget to hit that like button if you're enjoying the content. Share your thoughts in the comments below, and let's get a conversation going. What are your expectations and frustrations regarding McCaffrey's situation? I really want to hear what you all think. Lastly, make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our essential updates as the season progresses. Trust me, you'll want to stay tuned for everything happening with the 49ers. And don't forget to activate that notification bell to stay in the loop. Let's rally together as we support our team through thick and thin. Go Niners!